We can sometimes arch round these dilemmas in life. You don't have to indulge in public speaking. You meet people individually and get more information as to regards sensitivity to whether they have ears to hear or not, and then act accordingly. There might not be opportunity to do this, but there may well be. You know, in the sort of typical sort of funeral, there's a reception afterwards where you talk to people, and God may well have you with someone who definitely has ears to hear, and they should hear. And perhaps on reflection you see then that that is a better policy. You know, a basic principle is more or less be very, very, very cautious of public speaking, even if asked, because there are going to be high costs involved, potentially. There's a great deal of uncertainty in how what you send is going to be received, and what response you may get back. The bigger the crowd, the more likely the mixture of the response that comes back. And I mean that both good and bad response, as you see it, of course. Living is an incredible lesson, isn't it? May we delight in the lessons that keep coming until they are no longer needed, thanks to the kindness and the grace of our God, our Heavenly Dad. Thank you, Dad. It crosses my mind, of course, I suppose, on reflection, that why are you, Marshall, doing all these recordings? Because you're putting them on the open market, so to speak. I don't mean you're selling them, but you're putting it out there to all and sundry who may come across it. And that is true. But I can't meet the all whom I will not meet any other way. You know, I'm not going to meet everyone in the world, but I can put things out so that anyone that comes across it may be blessed. If they're not blessed, they tend to just skip on because you're not important or in their life. You're not in their hair. You're not their enemy. You know, my kingdom is not of this world. Our kingdoms actually don't overlap. If someone from the world that I'm not in chooses to pick a fight, well, then there are great costs involved. Of course, well, there can be. In the all of things, we understand it that God rules, so that the difficulty be for blessing. But I'm not sure of my wisdom in venturing into such a situation. I have to think about that. Thank you, Dad.